Hey everybody, I'm Yvonne Williams with Back to Earth Creations. I'm so sorry that our live stream is running late today. We have had just a heck of a day. Everything's good though. Everything's really good. I've just been on edge like all morning. We'll survive. It'll be fine. So yeah, we're getting started. Ooh, 45 minutes late. Sorry. It's the only time that they had available. Hey Kathy, for the service call for the furnace was at 2 p.m. So I was like, this has to take priority because it was so cold last night. Hey everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I honestly don't know how much crafting we're gonna get done. I just need to chill out for a minute. Like, well, because first, we were able to get the appointment lined up, so that worked. They get here, they're looking at it, and they're out doing, I don't know, like stuff. This is so over my head. Um, but they think they'll have the furnace running by the end of the day. So I'm like, ooh, so good. I'm excited about that because it's really, really cold in the house. Like they even walked in, they were like, ooh, it's chilly in here. Because it's like in the summer, we can't keep the house cold where for anything because it's so hot outside and it doesn't have insulation. But in the winter, once this house gets like cold, it holds on to that chill. Yeah, Kate's like, Kindred, breathe with me. Well, I have brewed a fresh cup of pumpkin spice coffee. So I'm trying to show off the logo. That's something we learned. Next mugs, I'm putting the logo on this side. Um, I think we did Sandy. Sandy asked, did we make enough sales to pay for it? I think so. I don't know yet though because the part that they think like the control board is completely corroded from the humidity in the basement, like from like the flooding and stuff that we had earlier in the year. Um, and like I'm kind of like that too, Mikio. Like I like the house at like 60 degrees, like even in the winter. Like I'd rather have a sweater and some like warm shoes on, but have like kind of a chilly house because otherwise I get like sweaty. But it got down to like 45 inside the house, and I was looking at some of my tropical house plants, like, oh God, I hope you'll live. Um, yeah, okay. And then I also am treating myself with a pumpkin straw. So it says, I know the feeling. My electric friend fried last winter and spent 2 nights freezing. Electric didn't believe we had no power and didn't fix it till the next night. Oh my gosh. I have the same problem in my house. Glad I made it here today though. Been needing a Vaughn fix. Hey Melissa. Now I am gonna do just a stream because today can't be a very long live stream. I think I do have Randy moderating for me upstairs, and he's been putting up with me today because like I had a straight up fit earlier, and he was like, "Calm down," and I was like, "I am calm," like, and he's just been handling me like a trooper. And I'm like, "Oh, so sorry, you don't deserve this," because I never want to like inflict myself on someone. So I'm gonna pull that up just in case he's sending me questions. But because they're not plumbers and they're not electricians, the furnace repair gentleman will be back at an indeterminable amount of time because they have to go to Joplin to get a part. So I have no idea how long it's gonna be, but whenever they get here, I'm gonna have to be like, bye, and like leave real fast. Also, does anybody remember what I was gonna give away today? Uh, so like like if we have guests over, Mary Hart, I'll have it at like 65. And I'll turn a space heater on and let them use HVAC repairs right on. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, sometimes we'll have like the electric blanket for the guest. The guest of honor. They get to sit in the comfy chair with the electric blanket. You need to craft a cape for Randy. Capes are dangerous. Okay. Also, I want to thank you guys. So it was a cab box. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna grab it. This is what we're giving away today. So if you want to, yeah, no capes. If you want to participate in today's giveaway, be sure to have left a comment on Tuesday's live stream, and we will be doing that giveaway in like 5 minutes probably because I want to get it out of the way just in case they come back. That way I can just leave. But these are the cabs that we're giving away, and these are not duds. They are very high quality. They're as good a quality as I can make. I wouldn't call it high quality, but I did my best. But we've got a really pretty color shift in there. And like this one's very subtle. The camera doesn't pick up on the nice purpley tones very well. But yeah, tab boxes. Von knows why I only use cakes. Oh, well, thank you, Amzy. I'm cold and sweaty. Like the rage heats me from within. Um, I did post a few. Hey, oh, I don't know, Judy. I'm talking just as loud, probably louder actually than what I normally do. And we don't have any. I do need to check in. There we go. Wanted to turn my sound off just in case. Ooh, I need to plug in as well. Thank you, Judy, and you know what for. Thank you so much. I was so excited. I went to plug it in the other night, and it's a car heating blanket. Oh, it plugs into a cigarette outlet. I don't know why it just crashed, but I'm back. I did post a few more things up for sale on Etsy. Yeah, we spent most of the morning cleaning, trying to get our house to look like humans live in it. I am human, but also just in case we were like, if they have to carry the furnace out and then bring a new one in, we need to have like a path. Ooh, Mary says, I'd like to send you a pic of my setup when I do my fair. Where can I send it? You don't seem to respond to Instagram. I'm really bad at responding to Instagram. I'm really sorry. Just anybody can send a message on there, so we get a lot of like duck pics and stuff. So I don't always keep up. It's not fixed yet. They went out to get a part. They'll be back in an hour. The gentleman said that it should be fixed by this evening. So we should have heat tonight. That would be, yeah, quack, quack. But I posted a few things up on Etsy. For those of y'all, some of y'all were like, oh, I wanted to buy stuff. But the live stream was over, which we did get, everybody who sent payment, has been shipped. So I think there's only one person who had gotten like, one of the star flowers, who I haven't heard from yet, but everybody else, you guys did so great. Sending emails and getting everything sorted. Hey Susan, how's it going? But yeah, so these are the ones that have made it up onto Etsy. Chains are included. They start at just $15 because I wanted to keep this nice and affordable. But it is never too early or too late to start shopping for birthdays and Christmas. And I still haven't gotten the bill yet for this furnace. So I'm like, ooh, gotta hustle some bread. Just made 20 gauge earrings watching you. Oh, right on. But yeah, we've got this honkin' chonkin' bullseye tiger iron. It's has more hematite in it than just regular tiger's eye. So, and I just love the way that they cabbed it to really capture those like concentric circles. All right, on Kate. And then we have a very lovely pale rose quartz. And this one's a really nice like autumn toned. I wanted to watch the Little Star with the 5 Beads tutorial. Right on, Vivian. It's still listed here on YouTube somewhere. And you can see some of them we have signed. I sculpted these in 2015, so it's time for them to go find a new home. But the nice unakite. And these are sculpted in polymer clay. Yeah, that's how you enter the giveaway. Sorry, because we go over to that video and use a random comment picker. But yeah, and fully adjustable chains. You can hook them anywhere along that length. Vivian says, I can't find it. I don't know how to tell you how to get there. I wish I were better at this. Just if you search Tuesday's date, whatever day that was, which was it, the 15th or the 16th on Tuesday? I don't know. We have started shipping out Patreon though, is something. But yeah, these are on Etsy. Go buy stuff if you want. We're also going to be doing a little bit more wire wrapping today too, maybe if we can find it in ourselves to craft today. Yeah, so it'll be 10.15.19 like Craftroom live stream, Craftroom Hangout live stream. I don't know. Hey Sparkies, on YouTube, Hitty Von Williams, and each show pops up with the date. Right on. She says, now I want to learn wire wrapping. I'd actually recommend it. It's really super duper handy. Like I enjoy the heck out of it. Ooh, resin casts from like 3 years ago. I'm gonna check and see if my boogie is moderating for me. No questions from Randy yet. So, link to Tuesday's live stream. I am not able to type because I'm on my phone. So, uh, how much is the rose quartz pendant? I think it's 15, and then shipping to wherever you are in the world. So Randy is the man. He's the best. Oh, thank you, Yvonne. Sorry, it just feels weird to say my name that's somebody else's name. Um, Margaret says I have a hard time to get your live stream videos. I'm sorry, Margaret. J Max says I bought me some polymer clay and trying to make some turquoise calves from watching your tutorial. Right on. It's a lot of fun. I think I want to try it again using just black clay, or like just a very little bit of like black oil paint. Like I want to try those things out. Oh, not much trouble. We moved into my mom's to help take care of her last Monday, so now we're trying to combine two houses into one. Ooh, that can be stressful, Sparky. Kelly says I'm in a bit of a funk too. Oh no. Just received your stream. What's with YouTube? Lydia, we actually started super late today. I've only been streaming for like 10 minutes. We had the furnace people here, like they showed up like at noon. Not noon, at 2. Let's put some coffee in our bodies. What do you guys say? All right, on. Very cool. Love yourself. She says I'm close to doing Patreon. Patreon's actually they're changing some things around for people who haven't signed up for Patreon yet to try to make the their user interface a little less complicated because it's super complicated right now. I don't know how to leave message. I liked it though. All right, on. Right, yeah, I still. Oh, that is good though. That is really good stuff. All right, on, Lydia. Okay. Oh, Sarah says I love doing / planning large projects, but I lose inspiration to get lazy and never finish the project. Any idea how I can stop doing this? It becomes entirely a scenario of you have to kind of choose. I'm not going to say that it's easy. Like you get to pick your heart on this one though. You either get to start cultivating more discipline in yourself or start knowing your limits, like knowing your comfort zone and knowing maybe I should pull back a little bit on this project so that I can actually get it done. You know, because it's like there are some things that it's like I'm not going to start that because I'm never going to finish it, and I kind of like just keep myself from going down that path, or I'll dial it back a little bit, like be like, okay, maybe instead of making an entire fairy house Christmas diorama, I'll make one small one, and then you make it where it's a bunch of smaller little projects, because something that can be so daunting on like the Akasha costume that I just did, that ended up being like a solid 2 weeks worth of work, but I broke it down into like daily projects to be like the thing for me to accomplish on this thing today, knowing that I lack discipline, knowing that I get distracted like squirrels, um, sometimes literally by squirrels, I'll break it down into this is the task for today. And if it's something that like, because you have to decide for yourself too, how disciplined do you want to be about it? Because if it's a hobby and you're truly doing this just for fun and it's not a paycheck and it's not a, you know, like if it's just something that you're doing to bring you joy and to zen out, I'd say don't stress it at all. If a mountain of unfinished projects is making you happy, do that, because that's the point, is getting the joy out of it. But if you're doing this as a business or for a paycheck, or paid clients or Christmas presents, and you need to have a little bit more discipline about stuff like that, is I'd recommend breaking big projects down into smaller, more bite-sized chunks and getting them more within the confines of either your comfort zone or discipline level. Yeah, right. I really like 18 or even 16 gauge. I've been getting into 16 gauge here lately to break things down that way too. I'm ADHD. Ooh, shiny. Right? Yeah, actually, I lost it. But I have a notebook that I write down every single day. These are the things that I need to get done today. And if it doesn't get done, it moves to the next day. That way, like, just, and I know that some people do stuff like that on the phone. Um, but sometimes I hate looking at my phone and I just don't even want to see it. And so I like pen and paper because it doesn't beep notifications at me. Nobody sends me pictures of their genitals on my notebook. And if they do, it's probably the ones I want to see. Um, so that'll be the day if my loved ones start leaving Polaroids of. Anyways, let's go do a giveaway. We're doing it super early in today's live stream because I have no idea when. I didn't even introduce myself to that guy. That's probably really rude. We should have been like, hey, my name's blah, blah, blah. Or however it is that humans interact nowadays. Okay, getting this. Did you get the mold that you use for your cabs from Amazon? Would like the link. LOL squirrels. I don't know. I get a lot of my molds from Amazon. Also, I get a lot of my molds from you guys. Ooh. Wow. Kathy says, I have a question for everyone. I need advice on how to make a jewelry that is similar to jewelry from the late 1500s. My daughter is in a play and will be the princess. Right on. Mitch, right? I don't know. I would honestly, a lot of the jewelry from that time, I think, is either like beadwork or metal work. Like, I don't know how much actual wire wrapping. A lot of it was like the shapes and gems that were available at the time as well. I do a lot of like beadwork and polymer clay to get the polymer clay to look like the cast metal. Um, or using maybe assembling together some pre-made components from like the interwebs, or looking at like some SCA forums, the Society for Creative Anachronism. They've got a lot of really like good information. Okay. Yeah, Vatican museums might have images online. That's a really good idea. People used to oh no, seriously, Metatron? Does that count? Kinda. Okay, so we are. I just knocked something over. Okay. We're doing the giveaway. So hey, Jim, if you haven't commented already, too late. We're doing it. We have 110 commenters, unique commenters. So Randy said you scroll down and then you click start. Plethora by Zenta. Bitch, are you in here, Zenta? Because you just won. You just want some cabs, girl. Made a pair of your elf ears. Now I can't stop crafting. Well, yay. No, that's awesome. I'm really glad to have gotten you addicted. Lynn says, saw the pictures you posted. Gorgeous. Well, thank you, Lynn. I'm really excited to have made that piece. And I'm putting together a tutorial for it as well. So, Zenta, if you could, I know I probably have your shipping information somewhere, but if you could send me an email to backtoearthcreations@yahoo.com with where you would like for me to ship to, we'll go ahead and get this shipped out to you. And I have gotten messages from a few of y'all about your giveaway prizes just never showed up. I don't know what that's about. But if you want a giveaway and your stuff didn't arrive, just send us a message. We can't just resend the same thing because we already sent it, likely, but hopefully, since it was a free giveaway, you won't mind if we just send you something else free. So, ooh. Oh, right on, Kathy. That sounds really cool. By a costumer who does historically accurate clothing. That sounds really cool. Squirrel. Yeah, right, Jim? Half-eaten squirrel hanging out in your mouth. I'm going to write on this. Randy normally takes a picture. I'm going to write. Okay. Gosh, she's been following my work for like a long time. It's about time she won something. Okay, back to the corner. Naruto run. Do 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 do. Well, that's Batman. Oh well. Okay. I'm gonna eat this pumpkin straw and hopefully answer some of y'all's questions. Randy is hiding upstairs in his bedroom, our bedroom. It used to be a studio, and then I put our bed in it because he can't have anything to himself. But he's up there with the dogs since we had the yeah, right. Since oh, it smells so good. Since the people to fix the furnace were here, we went ahead and just locked the dogs up in the bedroom, and they lose their minds if they're not in the same room as us, which was really creepy when they started howling, and we were all in the basement, so it was like echoing oddly. This is a pumpkin Starbucks straw. And it's amazing. Nom, nom, nom. All right, on Kimmy. Yeah, with the duds, like we really upped our quality control on our hey Maddie. I'm not gonna lie, Maddie. I was almost in tears last night. I missed you so bad. I don't know, I was just laying there cuddling the cat and I was like, I miss Maddie. But it was like 2 in the morning, so I didn't send you a message because I thought that would be weird. So instead, I'll just tell you publicly. It's probably weird too. They aren't healthy. This isn't healthy. Are you kidding me? Um for the furnace, we don't know yet. They went to go get a part, like the control board, whatever that means. Is like I just stroked out. Super corroded from the basement flooding, which I think, Maddie, was that when you were here? No, I think it was right before Maddie was here. Fortunately, the water heater still worked after that, but did y'all just hear a cat? I'm gonna check and see if there's a cat here. Callie? 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 Or she can't hear me over the screen anyways. Nope, I'm just going crazy. There was no cat. I'm literally just losing my mind. That's fine. I wasn't using it much anyhow. Sometimes I drink tea. I like tea and coffee. Like, I don't know. I'll drink anything hot with creamer in it, honestly, though. Yeah, everything's gonna be fine. Right on. Yeah, it was $70 just for the service call, but I get it. And like, we actually like don't know his name. Like, we didn't introduce each other. We just got right to work. But they're small business owners. They aren't working like the cake is a lie. Hey AJ, how's it going? We started bonding immediately over like he was like, wow, it looks like we're in full production because like our house is the way it is. And we're like, yeah, we run a business from our home. And he was like, me too. And we were like, we just finger gunned at each other, like in our hearts, if that makes sense. Anyways, let's make some jewelry or something. I'm gonna whip this around. Am I married? Not yet. I think Randy and I are gonna get married. Like, can't you pay them with cabochons? Because then he was telling us about his van. Like, he's in his brother's truck today. I love small towns. Absolutely love small towns. Like, because the transmission in his work van like blew out, and so we were like, ooh, because our van's like right on the edge. It's like it's a rule now. We don't talk about money in the house or in the van because it will hear us, and if we have any extra, if we're getting ahead at all, something's gonna break. Like, it's walls have ears. Um, hey lords. Oh, there's a question. Can you straighten warped cabs after UV resin bends them? I don't know. honestly, at that point, how about a flash fire sale? Kind of. We have stuff. I think in the future, you guys, what we'll do is instead of doing a flash sale just to make things a little bit easier, will be to just post things up on Etsy. Shameless and plug. Um, and then I'll have it displayed out the same way again. And then, like, I don't know, we'll just put stuff up on Etsy. And that way we can get y'all's accurate shipping information. We can, just kind of for people who don't do for people who don't do PayPal. Sparky's is so good. Do you want to see? Do you want to see the stuff? And then a couple of other things that I was thinking about making in the live stream today to put up onto Etsy. So yeah, we'll get this turned around. What's this? Thanks, Randy. Last time I checked it. Don't sass the squatch, you beautiful man. Okay. So apparently Randy has some questions coming at me. Cool. Okay. I did leave the page up, Randy, for you. Okay. Yeah, right. And if you type !tip, that'll bring the link for the tip jar. But these are for sale on Etsy. So these things I'm about to show you, if you think you'd like to purchase them, you're going to have to go through to Etsy. And I've decided for selling out of the booth, I'm still going to sell chains separately, but I think from now on, whenever I sell stuff on Etsy, I'm just going to have the chain included, kind of just as a complimentary. Ooh, Nime says, I know Etsy can be a pain with descriptions and everything. You could do a live stream sale less crazy if you just focused on 1 or 2 cabs at a time. Possibly. The way that I bypass Etsy being complicated with descriptions and everything is I just don't put them in. I'm a very lazy, bad Etsy seller, like as far as like making my shop look like a professional person does it. But I'm like, and I just post crap. I'm like, it's stuff. I made it. If you want it, it's this much. Please tell me where to ship to. Like, bye, Melissa. Thanks for hanging out. Akasha complete. Did I missing the finished products? The Akasha is complete. Now, I did post it to Instagram. Yes, Brandy, I really have already answered all of these questions. Except for one of them. Lois asked, do you have times where you just want to have like a day off or a timeout? Sometimes every day. Sometimes every day I'm like, I need a vacation from this. And then sometimes I get super duper like just super in the zone. And Randy and I haven't been playing any games together here lately, unfortunately. But I do think I'm going to put some Sims videos up on Randy's channel. So these were some, like this is one here. And calm down, YouTube. There's no nipples in this, not even fake ones. But this is how it ended up looking when I was getting pictures of it on the porch and then posted to Instagram. But it's already packaged up and on its way once the postman picks it up. But I was really, really pleased to make this. And I think I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to do like the different headdresses and stuff. Okay, right. Do 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 do. Hey Randy, I don't have that question. Oh, are the chains hypoallergenic? For me, they are, and I have pretty sensitive skin. But some of them, if you have very acidic skin, it'll end up eating through and it might turn you green. And that's why I'm just tossing them in for free. Hey, Red Kel. Right on. So rose quartz. Bonk. Now, ones that haven't made it up to Etsy yet, I was thinking about doing a little bit more wire wrapping on this one. Yeah, I'm gonna, because I have some wire like right here. But I used black epoxy sculpt to hold the initial wire on to the quartz crystal. I actually did do a tutorial on this setting. Gosh, these were made back in 2015. Like you can see the signature on them. So it would be a tutorial from 2015. But I was thinking about revisiting it because it wasn't. I don't know. A lot of my tutorials aren't very good. Like I don't know if y'all noticed, but uh, how do I? But yeah, I started by just making the bail and doing like a spiral and then smushing it all down into the epoxy sculpt and then letting that cure. And if you guys are interested, I'll do a tutorial on this style because I don't know, sometimes I really, really like, oh, I should, I'll just feed it in through this way. I really love working with quartz crystals, but sometimes I don't always want to have to cover all of it up with wire wrapping to get it to hold. And epoxy sculpt works fantastically. Okay. Oh, I got you, Randy. He's such a sweetie. Okay. How much do you think you'll be selling that crystal for? This one will probably be $20 if, I don't know, it's a really high quality, like, check out the clarity on that crystal, which I don't think you can because the camera's a butthole. Right on. Well, I'm really glad you like our tutorials, all Jack. But like you can see all the way into it, and it's got like some little phantoms and stuff going on. Like this is an exceptionally beautiful crystal. And then we're using the 16 gauge. I love to hunt says, is there any chance you'll be doing more leather tutorials in the future? I love all of your work. Right on. I hope so. I actually have a leather corset for a client coming up that I'm gonna need to do that is different enough from the other corsets I've made in the past that it warrants its own tutorial. Because that's the thing is I've kind of, not to be like I've covered everything that I do, but I'm kind of boring. Like I've kind of already done a tutorial on all the core techniques, and I don't know, it was another one of those things where I got a little too wrapped up in what people thought of my work and less in what I thought of my work, if that makes sense. So I was like, if somebody's like, well, you already did a tutorial on that yet, then I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'll just go die in a freaking fire then. Like, thanks. I was just trying to have fun, you jerk face. But I need to not let people influence my moods like that. Sorry. I'm pretty stressed out. I don't know if that's coming through in my moodiness or not. Where do I put these away at? I'm just tidying up the workspace a little bit now. Oh, sorry. Hey, Christina. No, I'm not going to go die in a fire. I hope not. Dude, I'd be mad. I'd be so mad. Like, I'm not ready. I am not ready to go. When I'm dead and gone, there'll be one child born in our world to carry on, to carry on. Right on, Kelly. Just bundle up my coffin, 'cause it's cold way down there. Yeah, it's cold way down there. Crazy cold way down there. Are there any Blood, Sweat, and Tears fans in here today? I absolutely love Blood, Sweat, and Tears. the band. Like their instrumentals are like they get all of my band nerd juices flowing. Like it's good stuff. But yeah, I think that does the trick. What do you think? One more? Christina, I miss your face. This is actually the 16 gauge not aluminum, enameled copper core from Parawire. I'm pretty happy with it like that. Right on, Jean. No, I grew up listening to because my dad was in band and my older brother played the trumpet. What do you use on the cabs to make it shinier? I use a 2-part epoxy resin by Art and Glow. Clamps. Oh, guys, okay, so I have this piece here that I've been wanting to work on. And it was an electroformed piece, and I really, really loved it, but there are parts of it that just didn't want to electroform, and like the graphite ended up like washing off, and it's just been stressing me out. So I think what I want to do is ooh, well, okay, I'll finish my thought and then I'll read Red Kettlebell. Well, Red Kettlebell's comment is I want to do like a wire tree coming up on each side, like inside the frame. Like, I don't know. I thought that would be pretty cool. Red Bell says, thinking of making a bunch of random gifts and mailing them out, like a Secret Santa kind of thing. Any gift ideas? I find that either pendants or bracelets or like maybe a rear view mirror or sun catcher type thing, because not everybody has their ears pierced, not everybody has the same finger ring size, but everybody for the most part has a neck that they can wear things around or know somebody who has a neck that they can wear things around. Or can hang something pretty like in a window. Because like this here, this could be a pendant. You could hang it from your rearview mirror. You could hang it in the window. Ooh, Kimmy, that's a really good question. She says, as I am new to selling my stuff, how do you price a commission piece? I got asked to make a special piece and not sure what to tell them. The best thing that I can recommend is always, always, always figure up your materials. Like, okay, it's look each other in the face time. Whenever we're pricing work, I price the materials at if I had to start from scratch. Like if somebody's asking for a custom, like if I had to, like for the Akasha, whenever I priced it, I was like, I've got a bit of freeform air left, but I'm going to pretend like that doesn't exist. And I'm going to price this like I had to order a brand new thing of freeform air. I'm going to price it like I have to buy new paint, new brush. Like you need to factor in your material cost, because those materials, you're going to have to replace them to be able to make something again in the future. And it helps me because I personally am really, really bad at pricing my work by the hour. Is there a cat outside? Sorry. And then if they want it very fast, like again on the Akasha costume, she's like, I need it by Halloween. So I was like, I'm gonna have to mark it up a bit because it needs to take like I'm having to prioritize it over my other projects. And so just like how any company would be nickel and diming you for like a rush fee, sometimes you got to pop in a rush fee and just again make it worth the time and effort for yourself. Also, a lot of the times I'll ask the person, what kind of budget are you looking like what kind of budget are you looking for? Because if it's designing a custom piece, it helps me to know whether I'm going to use silver plate or sterling silver. Because sometimes they just want something pretty that's silver colored is what their budget is allowing for, and sometimes they're like, no, I want this to be an heirloom piece made with like sterling silver and stuff. So I'd factor in your material costs, their budget, because it doesn't do any good, if I go around pricing like, that'll be like $3 million. If nobody orders anything, I'm not making any money. But if I price my stuff too low, then I'm not making any money. So won't sterling stain. It oxidizes over time, but very rarely do I run into people who are metal allergies to sterling silver. Um, but like I don't know. I'm particular, like I like the Parawire. I think it's just as pretty and it costs like a fraction. Bye Mikio, thanks for hanging out. But I don't know, it might stain your neck a bit. Everybody's so different, it's hard to gauge. And also people, some folks have bought jewelry from me and wanted it specifically in sterling silver because the price of like they feel like they're making an investment because sterling, like the price of silver and gold go up over time. So yeah, product is only good when somebody pays for it. Ain't that right, Jim? But yeah, I hope I answered your question. I need some leather leaf displays. I went to Etsy and thought I was buying them until I realized they were $1 and I knew it was a tutorial. Oh no! Yeah. We're hoping as soon as the dust settles and the smoke clears, figuratively, hopefully there's no real smoke. Speaking of smoke, I gotta show you guys this. But yeah, once the dust settles, I'm gonna try to get some leather leaf displays made on for sale on Etsy. But I'm warning you guys, they're gonna be like 15 to 20 bucks. So there's a lot of work in those. But look at what we got at the Ren Fair. Is this little dragon ceramic? But guys, it's an incense burner. And the smoke comes out his butthole. So I'm gonna light it for the very first time with you guys today. And I got a free bag of incense, Mag Champa. I'm gonna get this lit. Isn't it the cutest? And the card. This is my feature for this week. Is these people. I don't know if they have an Instagram. They say they have a Facebook, but it's clayimages.com. We got this at the Kansas City Ren Fair. And y'all, I can't even say it. I'm not going to say it because it's horribly indecent, but I have some terms that I use for my new favorite dragon incense burner. Because he got his little booty up in the air. Okay, so we have, I don't know if I have a lighter though. I do have a lighter. Bigger lighter. Okay. Let's do this. And when I'm dead and gone, there'll be one child born in our world to carry on, to carry on. Okay, so I'm gonna light the incense. Yeah, there we go. I don't have a regular lighter. I just have my bench torch. Are you lit? Okay, turn off now. Thank you. Okay, that's how a jewelry smith lights incense. And now we just gotta put it up inside of it. Woo! Is it in there? Yep, it's in there. And it's coming out his butthole. And it's so cute because he's so bashful. Look at him, guys. Christina, she's like, that's just wrong. Kicked me out of the internet. Suppositories. But yeah, because look at his little face. Oh, he's so bashful. What should we name him? But yeah, just his little smoking patootie. No, sorry. Yeah. If anybody's in here and can type, can you type to let him know that to refresh the page? I'm back right here. Okay. Yeah. No, it's. Oh, it smells really good though. Dragon Put smells amazing. What other semi-precious stones do you use for your work? I really love labradorite, amethyst. I use everything for my work, honestly. Anything I can get my hands on. I love agates. The stuff that sells the best, I'm not gonna lie, labradorite, anything flashy really catches people's eyes. For me, labradorite, amethyst, opalite, which I mean, it's a Toots. Yep, Toots. Toots is getting lit. And sorry. Uh-oh. Well, that's what I get for waving around. Toots's butt fell out. I actually think I need to put like a little spent tea light in here. That way. Oh, I'm just making a mess out of everything, aren't I? Yep. All right, Toots. Yeah, I need to make a little like spent tea light tray for Toots. Toots is suppositories, the incense. For sale I've gotten for my collection. Right on, Chilled. But yeah, Tiger's Eye sells really well for us. It even looks like a turd, right? Toots the Dragon. Tutorial on buffalo turquoise with polymer clay. Quite possibly, that'd be really cool. I'm not certain what buffalo turquoise is. I'll have to Google it. I have 4 essential oils that I don't know what to do with. Oh, which ones, love? Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can't wire wrap this piece to that one, because I'm pretty bummed out that it won't electroform. I am going to use regular copper though. Like a bare copper. I don't think I can fit a tree in it right now. Let's see what happens. Let's see how this goes. That says, I'm having trouble with my clay burning. I'm following the instructions. I'm tenting with foil, but still burning. Any ideas? In my oven, it burns every single time if I don't preheat it. You gotta preheat. Well, I don't know. I guess in my oven, because otherwise the oven gets very, very hot to get it like up to temp, and then brings it back down. Maybe. Just a sec. Okay, we're good. Oh my god, that's like 100% my butt print on my chair. Because I have this like suede memory foam cushion. Let me get this. Ooh, lavender, sandalwood, cedarwood, and frankincense. I'd mix the lavender and sandalwood together just as a personal perfume. Cedarwood I really like for adding to like cleaning. I like cedarwood better than pine. Ah, right on. Bev says I've been just bunging them in the oven and then turning it on. I'll try preheating. Right on. Yeah, it's try everything and anything. Okay, so I'm getting this shaped around the crystal, and then I'm going to place this here. Okay. Yeah, Randy's saying we should wrap it up soon, and I think I'm in agreement with him. I'm going to see if I can't get this wrapped up just a bit, to then see if we can post it onto Etsy, because I would love to be able to put some of these up. Just, again, trying to prepare. Or instead of doing that, I think I'm going to crisscross it in the back. Beverly says, mine burn if I don't cover with a tent foil over my polymer clay. Right on. Yeah, it seems like everybody's oven is just a little different, which, you know, why wouldn't they be? Do you make beaded bracelets too? I have in the past, but not nearly as much as I would like. Like, beadwork really intrigues me. It's just beautiful. Like, I'd love to get into doing like bead embroidery. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna be anywhere near like how I want it to be. I think I'm just gonna have to use some epoxy sculpt and rejoin it back on, and then try electroforming again. So some of its heating elements are on top, some are on the bottom. Yeah. Rebel Wolf asks, my pliers have suddenly become magnetic, which is providing a real pain, especially with split rings. Is this normal? Is there any way to demagnetize them? A lot of my pliers are magnetic. I've heard that just whacking the heck out of them with a hammer will like unmagnetize. I'd Google it. Honestly, before slamming your pliers with a hammer, I would check it out on the Google and see. So yeah, this one's still gonna have to wait a couple of days before we get it up onto Etsy. So use a thinner wire to wrap a cage around the stone. Right on. Well, I'm not gonna lie, for this one, I loved that original design concept of just the copper just holding on to the crystals like that. So I think I want to stick to that with this one and then do like leather cord off of each side. I know, right? It's beautiful, beautiful crystals. And I'll need to re-latex them. And I may actually put latex over a couple. I don't know. I don't want to complicate the process any more than I have to. Yeah. Well, my favorite to use is this stuff. Epoxy Sculpt. They're very good. Hit hard enough and you beat the magnet demons. Oh my god, Randy. He says hit it hard enough and you beat the magnet demons right out of it. I mean, you're not entirely wrong though. So now I don't know what to do with this wire. I think I'm gonna make just a swirly little swirly thing. Because why not? Bake your tools should demagnetize it. That might really complicate like the plier handles and stuff though. Hey, hypothetically, if Santa and his elves gave you some crafty gifts, what would you like in your stocking? Ooh. I don't know. I have no idea. Like I enjoy most burn the demons out of it, Randy. I enjoy most getting gifts from y'all that are from y'all's hearts. Like, you know, even if you sent me like a mud pie, I'd still love it. You know? Actually, a mud pie would be pretty cool. But y'all are so generous that I can't like ask, like I can't ask for more than what I already have because y'all have given me everything. Like, it's, y'all have already given me the world. Beat the devil out of it, Bob Ross. Yep. Torch the ends. Heat will demagnetize. Wrap the handles with electrical tape to help insulate them. Maybe, mistress. That's a cool idea. You need to do a fairy house soon. I'm going through clay withdrawals. Christmas fairy house. Oh, that would be cool. In fact, we don't have a Christmas tree anymore, so I may actually make like a little Yule tree fairy garden thing. If that don't work, try an old priest and a young priest to demagnetize your pliers. Oh my gosh. Right on. Bev says I literally just shoved the metal end of my pliers into a lighter until they glowed. They were demagnetized. Right on. Kimmy Sue says, heck, I sent her a hair tie and loved it. Yep. Shake a chicken. Shave a chicken. That voodoo's getting wild. Hey, Sarah. How's it going? Sarah, woo. We gave up on a tree with cats. They eat the glass fairy lights. Yeah. With Callie in the house, the Christmas tree didn't last long and the lights burnt out on it, and it was like a short one, and we donated it. I was like, I'd rather have something that we can just give away at the end of the season. Hang the tree from the ceiling. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to make little swirly, little itsy bitsy swirls. You can buy a tool to clear the magnetic effect at Home Depot or anywhere that sells a slot of tools. If you If you overheat something that's magnetic, it should demagnetize. Right on. Something is attacking my house. That's the biggest squirrel I've ever heard. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he just took the boxes and everything. It's the mailman. The one that I hate. I don't like hate him, but I'm like, dude, stop spitting your skull on my porch. Yeah, look, a squirrel. Okay. I cannot remember what pendant I got from you the other day. I know it was $30, I believe. Can you check for me so I can pay you? It is, Diane. You had gotten one of our excuse me, swirly steampunk pendants. And I'd already packed it up for you. I was just waiting on payment and shipping address. That is true, love yourself. That is true. At least he's picking them up so we don't have to drop them off. It's just something whenever I look outside and see him just like spitting his skull juice. And I'm like, ugh. I don't know. I think I'm just very bitter about this whole transaction. Well, now I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. We could maybe a finger ring. Ooh, right on, Diane. I think I might make just a funky asymmetrical necklace focal point. And we could hang a little pendant from here. Ooh, yeah, a barrette, or because I'll need to hammer it to thicken it up a bit. Ooh, right on. Well, I hope everything's okay with your doctor, Mitch. Forehead necklace thing? Yeah, like a little circlet. That'd be cool. I may just throw it into one of our junk boxes or crap boxes. What happens if your tip jar gets full? The tip jar, that's just what we call it. It's a donation link on PayPal. Yeah. I think I just had fun making something. I'm going to pop this into the crap box for one of y'all to do something fun with. Have you ever tried making little wire shoes? That'd be a cool little project. Right on. Yeah, that was one of the Lawn On tutorials, wasn't it? The little wire Cinderella shoe. I've never done that. Okay, so we are reaching the 1 hour mark. Congratulations to Plethora by Zenta for being our giveaway today. And everybody be sure to check out if you want a little Toot the Dragon of your own. The coolness run. Right on. Be sure to check out these kind folks with clayimages.com. Very cool folks. Very talented. Where do you get your stones? eBay, Amazon, Gem and Mineral shows, basically anywhere that they're decently priced. What is the chainmail pattern you use to line your dragon eyes? That would be half Persian 3-in-1. I want to do one with aluminum. Right on. If I get brave enough to try to sell my stuff, I'm going to have a tip jar situation and call it the G-string. What? Right on. Okay. So I've got my fingers crossed that it won't be too expensive whenever the furnace people get here. I'm so on edge about that. I'm gonna go I don't know, reheat my coffee probably and just sit on the couch and try to not fret. I'm actually gonna go and try to put more stuff up on Etsy for sale. So we'll see how that goes. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. You've been a wonderful hanging out with y'all has been a wonderful way to take my mind off of all the stresses of the daily world. So I want you guys to know that I appreciate you tremendously. Going back as far as can and cannot open the tutorials for the wire wrapped cabs. I don't know. Kimmy how to help with that. Like on YouTube, because there shouldn't be any, it should just open like any regular old video. Oof. Okay, well, I hope that gets sorted out. But I will see y'all in Saturday's patron exclusive live stream for our $1 and up pledgers. Ding ding. And in Sunday's video. So, which I haven't shot yet. We'll have to see about that. Okay. I'm gonna like shut my eyes and like sit in the sun for a minute. I love you guys. I'll see y'all later. So until then, happy crafting. Bye.